Hi everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Tacoma Cyclist. I am the Tacoma Cyclist, and with me as always is my sidekick, the Boogeyman. Today, we're going to be doing a follow-up review of this. The Giro Prolight SLX II. Now, in our previous review, I talked about a lot of positive things about the Giro Prolight SLX II. I talked about their weight, which they are an incredibly lightweight shoe. I talked about the ease of fastening them, and I talked about several other aspects of it. I also pointed out a couple negatives, things like the straps that hang over, and how I was noticing small pain on the top of my left foot. But I also didn't really do a whole lot of riding on those shoes when I posted that review, and I had mentioned that I'd be coming back for a follow-up review. So that's what we're going to do today, is we're going to do a quick follow-up review. I've put about 1,000 miles on these shoes since I reviewed them over the past couple months. And I've gotten to know them quite a bit and find out what I really like about these shoes and anything that I don't like about these shoes. So let me tell you what I don't like about these shoes. Nothing. I like everything about these shoes. They're actually really good. The pain that I was experiencing in the top of my foot just came down to the fact that I was over-tightening the shoe. I've been used to the BOA fastening system, and I would ratchet those down as tight as I could and then back them off a notch. With a Velcro system, you just have to kind of find out where it is that they fit best. And in this particular case, I was just over tightening them. So after I figured that out and stopped over tightening them, they felt great. I've read a review somewhere that said that that these particular shoes don't fit your feet like a glove. They fit more like you're kind of sticking your foot into a tube. And I can say that that's probably a fair statement, only in the fact that they're slightly wider shoes than some of the other European style shoes, which tend to be pretty narrow. In my case, works out great. I've got pretty flat feet, and I've got a nice twist to my foot down there on the end, so having a wide toe box actually worked out pretty well. But all of that stuff's already been covered, so I want to talk about the things that I've learned about these shoes since that time. One of the best things about them is they're very easy to clean. I've got several pairs of shoes that I've used in the past where as soon as you get some dirt in there, as soon as you get some mud in there, as soon as you get some grease on the outer part of the shoe, it's almost impossible to clean, at least not without causing some part of the shoe to fade. So these things just wipe down. They wipe down real easily. Another nice thing about them, you get them soaking wet, they dry pretty quickly. In this particular case, I did a 3.5-hour ride in the rain yesterday, got them saturated, and even without stuffing newspaper or my trusty ShamWows down inside the shoes, they're pretty darn near dry. They're a little bit damp, but certainly I could ride in them without being miserable all day. What else positive do I have to say about them? Well, I liked them so much that we got him a pair. So the astute eye will notice that these aren't the exact same model of shoe, but they're pretty darn close. They actually use the same sole, the Easton EC90 carbon sole. They weigh in pretty darn close to the same amount. The only difference is this ratchet closure system instead of the Velcro closure system. But the reason that we have these for him is honestly because his feet grow about a size every 3.5–4 days. So I looked for something on clearance, and this particular shoe came in pretty darn cheap on a clearance sale. So no complaints there. To review these shoes, I think it's best that I let him say them in his own words. What do you think of the shoes? Are they super light? What do you think of the color? Do they make you the fastest rider in the world? Okay, there you have it. I think we've got some thumbs up. So again, just a good revisit review here. We can't highly recommend these shoes enough. Even this pair of shoes came in with the custom fit system that Giro puts in all their shoes, which I think is worth the price of admission in and of itself. As a matter of fact, I've actually bought an extra set of the custom molded footbeds. And they're frankly better than some of the custom orthotics that I've had that cost me hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So great shoe all around, so much so that we've got kind of a matching pair. Thanks again for visiting us, and check back soon for more reviews. And don't forget to hit subscribe at the bottom. Thanks.